Have you ever wondered what happens to your properties post your lifetime? If you think your kids are going to have a smooth transition without you doing anything today, then you are absolutely wrong. Hi, my name is Dhamini and welcome to the Real Estate Investment Series. In this episode, we will be discussing asset management or estate planning in India. First, let's understand what is an asset or an estate. Asset or an estate is a property owned by a person which can be both movable or immovable, like house, land, commercial properties, shares, car, gold, cash, etc. Now, what is estate planning? Estate planning is when you write a will or a private trust to decide as to how your properties are going to be dealt with post your lifetime. What happens when there is no estate planning? In a country like ours, estate planning is not taken so seriously and the kids or the legal heirs are put into a lot of hassle while inheriting the property. The processes are to be done before the courts or the revenue authorities in the cities where the deceased lastly lived in. Let's see a few scenarios. Scenario 1. If a person dies without writing a will, leaving behind some shares or deposits in bank account in his name, then his legal heirs will have to file a petition for obtaining a succession certificate before the court by paying the necessary court fees. Only when the order of the court is submitted to the financial institution will they even transfer the legal heirs the properties of the deceased. Scenario 2. Where a person has both movable and immovable properties or just immovable properties in his name, he will have to file a petition for letters of administration without a will and then obtain an order from the court to transfer the assets to the legal heirs. Now, if there is any misunderstanding among their legal heirs or if one of them is not consenting to this process or the expenses, then the entire property would be stuck at a point. You might be wondering what you need to do to protect your kids from all these legal hassles. The answer is very simple. Start your estate planning today. How will you do it? You need to write a will. A will is a document that will mirror your idea of distribution of the assets in a piece of paper. You may choose to give your property to any person, including or excluding your legal heirs. There are only a few conditions to it. The will should be signed by the writer in the presence of two witnesses. The two witnesses should also sign the will document. It may or may not be witnessed by a medical officer. You can attest that the writer of the will was mentally fit to give a consent. The writer also have the option to appoint an executor to a will who, after the death of the writer, will make sure that it is executed as per the terms and conditions mentioned in the will. The executor can be your auditor, lawyer, or even a well-wisher, including the beneficiaries. In case of the properties in the will is in cities like Chennai, Mumbai, or Kolkata, or if the will is written in any of these cities, then the executor of the will have to obtain a permission from the court, and that process is called a probate. In case if there is no executor appointed in the will, then a petition for letter of administration with the will has to be filed before the court by the legal heirs or the beneficiaries of the will. If this is done, you can be free of worries as to how your children or legal heirs are going to enjoy your property. This is more suitable or important for someone being abroad. For any assistance in writing your will or planning your estate, please feel free to reach out to us at www.VakilSearch.com or call us at 7200 365 365.